Bishop Low, yeah man. Bishop Low, first news first. The universe know the truth can hide forever. Another sunrise, another family cry. Still searching for the reason why. Questions floating like the tide. Only the truth can turn the tide. Every picture, every video, every witness, let the truth show. No rumor, no deception. Only facts deserve attention. The ways get rough, stand firm, don't bluff. The truth may bend, but it never breaks. The truth floats, it never sinks below. No matter where the current goes, the whole world wants to know. The truth floats, one day the light will show. Justice grows where honesty flows. The truth flows, the truth flows. Every clue deserves a voice. Every witness has a choice. If you know something, speak today. Help the darkness fade away. One family waiting, one community praying. Answers matter, lives matter. Truth is what we're chasing after. No hate, no blame, no rushing to a name. Respect the fun, respect the pain, until every question is explained. The truth flows like the morning sun until the final chapter's done. The truth flows, no silence can erase. Every answer has its place. Truth over rumors, truth over fear.
Welcome.
Searching years.
Welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if you're not.
The truth
Like, comment, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell.
The search for truth keeps hope alive. This is Bishop Loyalty. First news first. No rumors, no shortcuts. Only the pursuit of truth. Every single time out.
Static on the water.
Static on the water. Hey. Static on the water. Panic in the air. Young voices calling. Can somebody get us there? Coordinates spoken. The clock keeps ticking down. One family's whole world turned upside down. Questions in the current, silence in the tide. Truth don't stay buried, no matter where you hide. Every wave remembers, every shoreline knows. Justice has a rhythm, and eventually it shows. Can you hear the echo? Can you feel the pain? One call for help, truth outlasts it all. Dispatch stayed steady, trying to guide the way, as fear and confusion filled that summer day. The recording tells a story, but not the whole scene. There are still missing pieces in places unseen. Some hear different voices, some hear different names, but facts, not guesses, are what justice claims. The evidence must speak, the truth must stand. No rumor can replace what investigators understand. The waves don't choose sides, they only carry the sound. The truth doesn't drown, it waits to be found. No matter how long, no matter how deep, the search for justice is a promise we keep. Static on the water, hope is still alive. Every heart that's searching helps the truth survive. Lift your voice together, let the silence break. Justice for Nolan,
Justice for
for
Nolan.
every family's sake. Static on the water, don't let hope grow dim until the answers come. We remember him. The recording was only one moment in time. The truth is found in the full story. Keep seeking the facts. Keep honoring Nolan. Keep believing that the truth matters. Blessed Bishop Lord.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got some breaking news in the Nolan Wells case. We've got Connie Storm reporting on location. What do you got, Connie?
Bishop Low commentary. The CETO audio. Did that call raise more questions than it answered? Good evening, family. This is Bishop Low IRL, and tonight we're discussing one of the most important pieces of evidence released so far in the Nolan Wells investigation, the CETO dispatch audio. When I listened to the recording, one thing immediately stood out. The dispatcher asks a simple but important question. Open quote. Is everyone on board and in good health otherwise? Close quote. The caller replies, open quote, yeah, everybody's on board. Now, let's slow down. Close quote. That statement has become the focus of intense public discussion because Nolan Wells was later reported missing and was found dead 2 days later. But here's what responsible commentary requires. The audio alone does not tell us what happened next. It does not establish whether the caller knowingly gave inaccurate information, whether he genuinely believed everyone was accounted for at that moment, or whether events changed after the call ended. Those are questions investigators, not commentators, must answer. The recording also paints a picture of a stressful situation. The caller thinks the bilge pump has failed, says the boat is taking on water, and is trying to coordinate help while providing GPS coordinates. Cito later says the boat owner informed them assistance was no longer needed before a tow was dispatched. That sequence naturally raises questions, including when exactly was Nolan last confirmed? Who physically saw him immediately before the boats departed? How did the group determine that everyone was on board? What timeline have investigators established from witness interviews, phone data, GPS records, and other evidence? Those are legitimate questions. What we cannot do is conclude from this audio alone that anyone intentionally deceived dispatch or committed a crime. The recording is one piece of evidence, and investigators will evaluate it alongside interviews, digital evidence, forensic findings, and the official autopsy. The Wells family has maintained that Nolan would not have willingly abandoned his group, while some friends stated that he chose to remain on Horn Island. Those differing accounts are precisely the kinds of factual disputes investigators are working to resolve. And remember, the official Mississippi State Medical Examiner's autopsy has not yet been released. There have been no arrests. There have been no criminal charges. The Wells family's independent autopsy still lists the cause and manner of death as undetermined and closing. The Cito audio adds another important piece to the timeline, but it is not the entire story. It creates questions. It does not, by itself, answer them. As more evidence becomes public, investigators will have to determine how the audio fits with the physical evidence, witness statements, GPS records, and forensic findings. Until then, our job is to separate verified facts from speculation and let the evidence, not assumptions, lead the conversation. I'm Bishop Lowe, IRL. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and above all, stay committed to the truth.
Thank you, Connie. Thank you. If you will turn in your Bibles, that's a YouTube description, and read along, you get a description of what we're about to get into. I'll have Connie read it for you.
Absolutely. Here's your powerful description of your live stream covering the Cito audio release. Breaking news, Nolan Wells investigation. New Cito audio released. What really happened on Horn Island? In this live broadcast, Bishop Lowe IRL breaks down the newly released Cito dispatch audio from the day Nolan Wells disappeared. During the call, a frantic caller reports that the boat is taking on water after the bilge pump fails. When the dispatcher asks whether everyone is on board, the caller responds, yeah, everybody's on board. The recording has sparked intense public discussion because Nolan Wells was later reported missing. Authorities have not said the audio proves what happened to Nolan. It is one piece of the investigative timeline.
Right.
We'll examine the complete Cito timeline, the significance of the dispatch audio, what investigators have officially confirmed, and what they have not. The difference between verified facts, witness accounts, and speculation. How this recording fits into the broader investigation. We'll also discuss the Wells family's ongoing search for answers, the independent autopsy that listed the cause and manner of death as undetermined pending investigation, and why the official state autopsy and toxicology reports remain pending. We'll separate facts from rumors and analyze what this latest evidence may or may not mean for the case. Join Bishop Lowe IRL live as we examine the evidence, ask the difficult questions, and follow the facts wherever they lead. Subscribe, like, and share for continuing verified coverage of the Nolan Wells investigation. #Nolan Wells breaking news. Cito Horn Island justice for Nolan. True crime. #Mississippi. Bishop Lowe live news investigation.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Connie. Blessings, blessings. Appreciate all the help. Appreciate all your hard work.
You're very welcome, Bishop Lowe. I'm glad I could help. I'll continue watching for verified developments in the Nolan Wells investigation and keep the focus family statements, and reputable news organizations. I hope your live stream goes well. Blessings to you as well, and I look forward to helping with your next update.
Let's get into it.
Wrote about it in this morning's Lucky Lemon 7 newsletter. Daniel Grimes also co-authors that. He's going to join us in a bit too, because I couldn't get this out of my head. The audio investigator, or the audio engineer released what they released is real. That is authenticated. The audio is real. The enhanced version is real. An audio engineer listened to it, enhanced it, and put out what she believed she was hearing. What she believed she was hearing. And I want to be fair to her because she was very careful about it. She said, this is my interpretation. And then she said it shouldn't be the only interpretation. And that's really important. Because somewhere after that, I don't know exactly where people stopped saying, this is what she thinks she's hearing, and started saying, this is what they are saying. And those are two different things. And maybe that's what keeps bothering me about this, because people have confirmation bias and they want to say it. Now, there are words that I hear. I hear certain words very clearly. And then there are other things that I don't hear. But if you're looking at the transcript, you go, oh, maybe, I did hear that. And look, I'm doing this not because I don't want answers. I do want answers. I want answers as much as anybody else. Nolan's family deserves answers. We all deserve answers. We should keep asking questions. We should keep putting pressure on this investigation and the investigators. But I don't know. I don't know. It feels like we've gotten to this place where being first is more important than being right. Or maybe that's not the right way to put it. Maybe it's like certainty has become
Rather
more
be first
valuable
than accurate,
honesty,
goddammit.
okay? Because sometimes the most honest thing that you can say is, I don't know.
I don't fucking know. That's
And
right.
it's okay to say, I don't know. It's okay to say, I hear this, but I'm not
Mrs.
sure.
Robinson,
It's okay
welcome
to
back.
say,
Blessings.
let's wait and see what investigators find. That doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you a sellout. It doesn't. It doesn't mean that you're not.
We're about
paying
to find out,
attention.
Ms. Robinson.
If anything, I think it means that you are actually paying closer attention. So anyway,
Freeze the
that was
takeover.
on my
I've
mind
been
this
calling
morning,
you Freeze
and I
Dad.
wanted to share it
Got
with
my
you
magnifying
before
glass
we
out.
got
Freeze the
into
takeover.
everything
Freeze.
else, okay?
Welcome.
So
I'm calling you Freeze
we're
Dad.
going to talk
My
about what
bad.
happened overnight. We're going to
Nigga
bring in
blind.
our guest in just moments. But first, I just want to hear this word from our sponsors, and we're back with Daniva. Daniel's here, and we have other guests as well, and we're going to talk about
We're about to get into that call.
the whole 9 yards. Okay? First word. Have you ever made a decision and then found out later?
We
that
don't
you
have the
didn't have
911
all
call,
the
but we got the
information?
CETO.
It is frustrating.
SEATOW call. I don't think that 911 call. I don't know if there ever was a damn
Before
911
making a
call.
decision.
A good
And when
fucking
people
question.
get the full picture, they often say,
I'm gonna investigate further.
In fact, one member of our audience saved 6.
You know, I always show up right on time. Freeze to take over.
Didn't even actually read those for me. It didn't make me even more authentic, because I'm just like, this show, I've always thought this show is mine. I can do whatever I want, because you do whatever you want with your show, and I do love it. And you look good. Stop looking at yourself. You look good. Okay. So,
Cut that zesty shit out. Stay working. You got a white husband, man.
okay.
Don't ruin
So
that
let's
shit.
listen to this. I want to play this. Andy, first, this is the audio engineer.
Don flirting with shit, y'all.
Which she put out overnight. First, Andy, the latest one, which is a statement. Her name is Janetta Brantley, okay?
Shout out Janetta Brantley right now.
She said, if you put it up there, I want to be able to read it off the screen. She said, okay, here is the 5-minute isolated version of the CETO call. I stopped the audio at the point where Vicky with CETO International begins connecting with the captain who had just gotten off the phone with the boat's owner and the caller's grandfather. Nothing was added to this recording. The purpose of the processing was simply to make the audio already present in the original recording easier to hear. I strongly recommend listening with headphones. Listen carefully.
Yeah, this is not a 911 call. It's a CETO call. This is to a private CETO company, not 911.
My interpretation or transcription on the background dialogue, I want everyone to listen for themselves without being influenced by what I hear. I also want to make one professional observation. I think this is important as well. After spending roughly 24 hours working closely closely with this audio, I could hear what appear to be processing
Can y'all hear?
artifacts that suggest the recording may have already been cleaned, processed, or otherwise adjusted before the version I obtained was released. I cannot confirm that, so I am not presenting it as fact. It is simply an observation based on what I hear in the audio. For my version, I kept the processing minimal, gain adjustments, and subtractive EQ.
I'll fix
No
this. Hold
AI
on.
enhancement, no generated dialogue, nothing added. This is the full 5-minute clip I processed. Put your headphones on, listen closely, and judge for yourself. My heart remains with the Wells family. Justice for
I'm
Nolan
gonna do something
Wells,
else.
and she
Hold on.
goes on with her hashtag. Okay. Overnight. Before she put it out yesterday, this is what she said in part.
You'll also notice time code and dialogue written on the side of the screen and pop up during each segment. That dialogue represents what I personally hear as an audio engineer while processing and repeatedly reviewing these sections. I'm pretty much providing it as a listening reference, not as a declaration that my interpretation is the only possible interpretation. And that's important. I want you to listen for yourself, use headphones if you have them, listen closely, and decide with your own ears what you believe is being said. And you can also return to the original unprocessed recording and compare directly with what you're hearing here.
Okay, so Quentin, does this change anything that you thought about it? Is
Can
it
you hear
exactly
Ms.
what
Robinson?
you did think, or is it what you're hearing from your subscribers? Because
About
I'm
to
hearing
bust the speakers
people
on
thinking
this damn
is the
TV.
actual transcription, and they're going, "This is actually it." But we're not sure yet. I do know what I hear. I do hear some words extremely clearly, and if you want to listen to it, we can. But go on. What do you think?
So I think that this 9,000,000% confirms what many people have already felt, right? And I definitely appreciate, how you opened this up in reference to it being an interpretation. Listen for yourself. I think I'm hearing this. I may not be hearing that. But I want to add to this conversation, Don. At the end of the day, as it relates to this relationship, it's here nor there. The specifics of what we think we may be hearing or not being hearing. Unequivocally, what it does confirm is conspiracy to cover up something. Unequivocally, whether you hear a Nolan wake up, and maybe I didn't hear that, but I heard a damn it bar.
Ms. Robinson, you got to buy me some new damn speakers for this TV.
What it does confirm is that those people on that boat knew something, did something, and are not being forthright with the police and the general public. That for fact, any rational, reasonable, sane person should be able to deduce that from that audio if they are of the belief that that audio is actually real.
And you know what?
If they are of the
I
belief
don't
that
think
that
people
audio
realize
is real.
this when they call a service like that. Sometimes when you call a service or emergency,
Yeah, they call the service, not
Pick up
911.
the phone.
Yeah, and I think that that's one thing that they were not anticipating. You couldn't scrub that. They couldn't scrub that clean.
You think that well, obviously they didn't realize it.
It's
So do you
still
think that-
though.
my interpretation, this is what I thought. And look, this is just me filling in the gaps in my head. Is that they were leaving
Oh
the shore.
shit, it's still
Maybe
low.
he was back
Lord
waiting on the
Jesus.
shore or trying
Let
to
me get
catch
the
up or
timestamp
something
on this
happened
shit.
and they were like, bye Nolan or whatever, and I don't know, maybe there's something
Hold on,
happened
y'all.
and
I'm
he
gonna do
fell off
something.
the push.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
do
know.
something.
But
What's
that,
the timestamp right there? What's the fucking timestamp? I can't even see it. What is that? 11:41. All right, let me do something. Y'all. Hold on. Is it like that on every video? I'll do something. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I got you. Just hold on. Let's see something here. I can't see shit.
that's what I was thinking, and then all of a sudden they realized, like, oh shit, is he dead? Or that's what I was thinking in my head. Now I don't know if that's not corroborated. That's just the scenario that's coming up in my head, and it's coming up because investigators aren't saying anything. They're not even trying to. They're not even trying to bat down information that is wrong, right? Or they're not even. I don't know how much even they were asking for public help in the beginning, but it doesn't seem like they're even doing that now.
So it's funny, right? Because I saw the video last night. Very pretty white woman from Mississippi. I can't remember her position. I don't know if she's from the DA's office or some type of other governmental position, where she was saying, you know, we here in Mississippi, we want justice for Nolan, we want justice for all of our residents, and please understand that we are in the middle of an active investigation. Just because we may not be saying X, Y, Z to the general public does not mean that the questions are not being asked, so on and so forth. And I definitely can somehow kind of get on board with what she's saying. I think the bigger issue is the fact that we, as the public, especially as the Black community, we have a general distrust for law enforcement, and not to mention, you know, this investigation has reeked of cover-up from the very beginning, especially with the sheriff coming forth before the investigation really was underway, saying that we don't suspect foul play.
Sometimes when you
That
call a
was very
service or
premature of him.
in the emergency 911, they're
But,
recording you
you know,
before they
Don,
even pick
there
up the
is
phone.
a world.
Yeah, and I think that
And
that's
they,
one thing that they were not anticipating. You couldn't scrub that. They couldn't scrub that clean.
Is that better?
you think that they, well, obviously they didn't realize it. So do you think that, my interpretation, this is what I thought. And look, and this is just me filling in the gaps
Black
in my
Diamond,
head,
welcome to the chat.
is that they were leaving the shore. And maybe he was back waiting on the shore or trying to catch up, or something happened and they were like, bye, Nolan, or whatever. And I don't know, maybe there's something happened and he fell off, they pushed off. I don't know. But that's what I was thinking. And then all of a sudden they realized, like, oh shit, is he dead? Or that's what I was thinking in my head. Now, I don't know if that's not corroborated. That's just the scenario that's coming up in my head. And it's coming up because investigators aren't saying anything.
Mhm.
They're not even trying to, bat down information that is wrong.
Mhm.
Right? Or they're not even, I don't know how much they were asking for public help in the beginning, but
Mhm.
it doesn't seem like they're even doing that now.
So it's funny, right? Because I saw the video last night. Very pretty white woman from Mississippi. I can't remember her position. I don't know if she's from the DA's office or some type of other governmental position, where she was saying, you know, we here in Mississippi, we want justice for Nolan, we want justice for all of our residents, and please understand that we are in the middle of an active investigation. And just because we may not be saying X, Y, Z to the general public does not mean that the questions are not being asked, so on and so forth. And I definitely can somehow kind of get on board with what she's saying. I think the bigger issue is the fact that we, as the public, especially as the Black community, we have a general distrust for law enforcement, and not to mention, you know, this investigation
As we
has
should.
reeked of cover-up from the very beginning, especially with the sheriff coming forth before the investigation really was underway, saying that we don't suspect foul play. That was very premature of him. But, you know, Don, there is a world possibly where they are asking the questions and taking down the reports, and they just have not said anything to us because, I don't know, they don't want people to start tampering with evidence, or maybe they don't want them to know what direction they're going in. You know, all we can do is try to have faith in law enforcement during this process. However, I definitely think that social media, the public scrutiny and pressure that's been placed on Mississippi, as well as what this sound engineer has brought forth, has definitely changed the direction of this investigation. If it was going in a direction of
I'm trying
cover
to
up or
catch up my
conspiracy,
phone with the
now
TV.
she's definitely busted wide
Trying
open,
to sync
and
it.
something's definitely going to have to be done.
What do you hear? You said that, I want you to be more specific, because you said that you hear something, maybe you don't hear Nolan wake up or whatever, but when I listened to it, there are words, because I had Charles on from TMZ yesterday, and we listened to it without the transcript, and there are you can hear certain words that are in the transcript. But Andy, let's play it if you have it.
With the transcript or without?
Just listen to it, either one, whichever one, or with or without.
Hey, we're at the West Tip of Horn.
So
and,
I hear cover up,
our
is he
village
dead?
phone-
And something like we're about to die or something. I do hear that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I hear Nolan, wake up. I hear damn it.
Damn
I
it,
hear
Bart.
is he dead? I hear,
I heard that.
now I've heard clearer versions than the one that you just played, Don.
They say
you
he's
know,
already
forward.
dead,
I've heard
and what I
a
heard.
clearer version than that. But I definitely hear, is he dead? Nolan, damn it. And I hear the word cover up. That right there,
Can we
Don,
cover it
is
up?
enough for me to
And he said, yeah, I already thought about
at
all of that.
minimum, the voices, whenever he made that call, whoever that is, whoever was around, whoever made the call to Cito, y'all were panicking. Why were y'all back there saying, damn it? Why were y'all screaming Nolan? Who was that said, is he dead? Who was that used the word cover up? If I was an investigator, I would definitely need to speak to whoever was on that boat, surrounded by whoever made that phone call, to ask them what they know, because you definitely know something.
So that one was from the newest one. Look, and listen to it on this thing. If you're listening to it on the TV or whatever, you got to get the headphones. You got to listen to it very closely. But I do hear certain words.
Seatow. Like you call
Look,
AAA to tow your
don't
car.
know. But I tell you
Seatow
what,
is
I found
AAA
very
for boats.
interesting, Mr. Quentin. Is that I was watching you yesterday, and you laid down the gauntlet.
They didn't call 911 because they didn't want to get their asses locked the fuck up
and I just
immediately.
want to
They
play
wanted
it
to cover up some
because
bullshit.
I think it's, it's
911 would have came and investigated the boat and found that dead nigga.
I cannot wait until, I hope that Don Lemon brings
That's why they didn't
Daniel
want the Coast Guard or nothing.
back on that show tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, so I can get his ass together and run him through the ringer around the world in Ayaya, because this is what I was trying to explain to Daniel when I was on Don's show, and this is all of what we knew.
Sister.
We all knew. So now what do y'all gotta say?
Daniel Grimes joins us. Daniel, what do you have to say now for yourself?
Why do I feel like you're Linda McMahon, WWE, introducing me?
What? Compared him to a woman? Shit, that is.
The Rock versus The Undertaker? I don't know. Maybe I'm showing my age there. But nice to see you. Good morning.
Likewise, good morning.
Listen, yesterday when I heard the audio, and I don't know if you got a chance to watch Funky, I even said, if I am hearing what I think I'm hearing, I think it's damning evidence of those kids. And I heard Nolan, I heard, is he dead? But again, I think Don can attest to this. As a reporter, we are taught to divorce our emotions from
absolutely.
Amen. And so I know also that the garble that we really cannot confirm. I think there are things in there that we can confirm. We heard, oh my God, that is, I think everybody knows that was said. I mean, I think there are a few words that are 100% confirmed. And so because of that, I was so concerned when I heard this. And again, I said this on the show yesterday, this would be damning evidence if what I'm hearing is true. I texted Brian Thrasher, who's with United Cajun Navy, and I said, listen, I spoke to TMZ. They said that Nolan was not on the boat with his friends, but then we have this audio where he may or may not have been. What is the truth? And we also heard TMZ said that they spoke to more than 60 people who confirmed that Nolan was still on the island when the people left. So again, I said, what's the truth? And Brian told me, again, he's there on the ground. You, me, Don, we're all not there in Mississippi. Brian said he's on the ground, and he said, we can confirm that Nolan was not on the boat when the friends left, and that people, eyewitnesses who were there.
He was on that motherfucker dead when they made that call, though, goddamn it.
Nolan was seen alive as late as 5:45 p.m. Now, Warren, one of the friends, has given interviews to say that they left at 4:30. So there's
don't none of that shit matter. That nigga was dead on that motherfucking boat, and they said it in the goddamn call.
You believe?
Let's get some motherfucking warrants issued, and let's get these little motherfuckers in jail.
Again, I just don't know. I just want to lastly say, I think I'm glad that you all talked about.
Listen, if you lock all these motherfuckers up, 3 of them gonna crack. 3 out of 7 gonna give you the same goddamn story, and there's your goddamn truth, okay? Stop playing with this fucking case, yo. This is some bullshit. Lock these motherfuckers up.
Because we can all,
if they was niggas, they'd already been murdered in Mississippi.
A cover up.
I said if they was niggas, they'd already been found, all of them, dead on the side of the goddamn road in Mississippi.
that
Shit.
their lungs are missing.
I'm gonna say what you
niggas
niggas scared to say.
When they had the independent autopsy conducted, and there's an expert who talked about that, who said, listen, the lungs can
murder this damn boy, they're gonna cover this shit up.
Because if there's water,
an elaborate one too,
that can be an indicator that he drowned. If there's no water present, then that means he was dead before he hit the water. So that is the piece. I think us focusing on, you know, these.
But we don't know none of that because these motherfuckers decided to keep the goddamn vital organs that we need to prove that y'all murdered this motherfucker. The throat. To show that his hyoid bone was crushed, suffocated. Eyes. They ain't checked for no petechial hemorrhaging. They kept the lungs. So we can't, they already been dissected to shit. Okay? They kept the lungs so we can't tell whether or not, so the independent autopsy, so the independent medical examiner, so he could tell whether or not there was water in the lungs, kept the damn stomach. We don't know whether or not he was drinking or not. We ain't got no toxicology or nothing. What's up, baby girl?
Yo, my God.
What it do? What it do? Where you at? Oh, okay. What's up, baby boy? What you doing? Oh, you playing Roblox? Oh, he's working on his truck on the phone. I'm covering this Nolan Wells case.
All right, well,
all right, I'll call you when I get done. All right, love you. All right, now back to the fucking story.
It kind of.
Oh, what were we talking about?
Kind of a smaller point than focusing on the fact that the investigators are withholding information right now, and we should be able to know whether or not the lungs had water present. Why is the throat missing? I think that is really, really the important.
Because they don't want us to solve this shit, nigga. That's why. The fuck you mean?
Yeah,
that's pretty. That's pretty obvious.
Bullshit and get me caught up in the minutia
Baffle
of the
me with the
details
bullshit.
at the time.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, exactly. None of that shit matters, bro. Shut that shit down.
My question to you,
shut all that shit
black
down.
Man, as a normal citizen of America, is
he shut all that shit down.
The audio that you heard.
Let's catch that again.
Do you believe, man, as a normal citizen of America, is this my question to you, and I want you to take your journal. You're not going to baffle me with bullshit and get me caught up in the minutia of the details at the time and the this. My question to you, and I want you to take your journalist hat off here. My question to you, as a black man, as a normal citizen of America, is based on the audio that you heard. Do you believe that the children that were on that boat know what happened to Nolan? It's a simple yes or no.
I don't think it's a simple yes or no. I do think,
hell yeah,
if what I'm hearing is what I think I am hearing, then I think they know more information than they are letting us believe. So I'm not going to sit here and say
such
that
obvious
it's damning evidence because, again, Don started the show by saying we don't know. But even the woman who cleared up the audio for us says this is what I think I'm hearing, but I cannot confirm. So no one has been able to confirm what they think they're hearing, and I think there's a lot of
shit. We can confirm. You know what we can confirm, motherfuckers?
Their own opinion.
You know what we can goddamn confirm? We can confirm the fact that we ain't get none of this shit we need to goddamn close this motherfucking case. Goddamn it. Can we agree to that, motherfucker? Yeah, we ain't get shit that we need to prove what the fuck they did to this boy. We can prove that. Shit. Fucking bullshit you talking.
And their own feelings.
I don't like that one on the right, that Daniel guy.
What do you definitively know?
The only words that I think I can hear, and maybe we can play it again. Oh my gosh!
Shut
and then
the fuck up. Play it
starts,
again. You can play that shit for 300 times. You ain't gonna hear it because you don't want to hear it.
But I think the oh my gosh.
Explain the one that you're playing now because she released another one last night that's clearer, right? Correct?
Yeah. It's just as clear as the one she released yesterday. It's just 5 minutes. She extended it.
You heard that?
She worked
it's
for
clear.
24 hours.
What's wrong with your hearing, Daniel?
Did what she did with a 1.5 minute version yesterday and just did 5 minutes worth of editing.
Daniel
Okay.
speaks like they're all
Bless us.
fairies. Oh shit! God damn it! I gotta edit this shit. What the fuck? I mean, you know, all three of them on the screen are. I mean, that's what. Oh God, Jesus help me! I'm in trouble. Don, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to call you that. God damn it.
Hey, we're at the West Tip of Corn and
Yo, Freeze, you trying to get me shut down, nigga?
We're thinking,
All right, cool.
Can y'all?
All right.
So Don, let me say this.
Okay.
With all due respect to your show, I don't like the version of this audio that you're playing because the one that I played on my
All
show
three of them,
yesterday
bro.
that I was able to get from the internet is far more clear than this version. I don't like about
That's
this
what's on your
version
show.
in
Black
this
Diamond, you see
setting,
this
in
bullshit? This nigga
context,
set me up.
is that it feels like it's casting doubt upon the audio. That's number
Fuck.
one. And
I'm
that's
gonna
no
shut this
shame
shit
to
down
you,
again.
but I've heard a
God
clearer
damn.
version of that audio.
Disclaimer,
than the one that's
I'm
being
reading
played
comments and
in
shit.
this
I'm
moment.
struggling to do that.
Secondly,
Shit.
Daniel, what really just makes me uncomfortable with you in this particular situation
The
is just
comments
this
of the somebody put that Black Diamond, type that shit in there for me,
reluctance
please. That disclaimer
to be
about the
like,
comment.
they
This
did something
the
to
shit
that
with the
boy.
viewers ain't the fucking
They
some
know what
shit.
happened to that boy.
I need some
The first
protection. Damn,
appearance it
Freeze.
was, oh, we don't know. Let's wait until we get the
Yeah, they
evidence.
all fucking
Let's
fairies.
wait until we get the facts. Now we've got what many people consider to be an ace in the hole and
Yes.
a smoking gun.
Yeah,
Now
nigga, I'm
it's
not
this,
joking.
well, I don't know what
No,
we're
they're definitely
hearing with
tripping on that
lungs
shit
and
though,
the
bro.
time
Especially
and
on
the
my
this.
channel, nigga. I'm under
Listen,
review right now.
with all due disrespect, miss me with the bullshit,
Mm.
okay? Miss me with it.
Mm.
Common sense overrides
See the one in
all
the
of
middle, I
this
ride with. Oh,
fluff
let me pause. God damn it! Did I say that
and
shit?
caution.
I mean, I'm a, you
They
know,
know
he
what happened to him.
he all right. Shit.
They know what happened to him.
Damn.
Even if you're screaming, "Oh my
Fuck are they
God,
doing?
Nolan!" Why are you screaming, "Oh my God, Nolan"?
Why?
At that point,
Why?
whether he drowned, whether it's
Why did
water
they
in the
say
lungs,
no
whether
no
the
is
throat
already
is
dead?
missing, whether his Nike sandal is missing? Why are you screaming, "Oh my God,
Freeze that
Nolan"?
said, my bad.
Matters not. You know what happened to him. And even though we can't hear every single specific word, there was panic surrounding Nolan. Why was there panic? What were y'all panicking about? And that is what we need to delve into.
They
Okay,
said it. I'm gonna play the one from
Now,
Willie
hang
D.
on 1 second, Daniel. I just want to say.
I'm gonna play the one from Willie D,
Hold
y'all.
on. Just give me a second. Yeah, you're gonna respond. I just want to clear something up. So that is the version that we played for you is the one that was released by the actual audio engineer that she released overnight. If there's a cleaner or a clearer version, please pass it along to us. I'm not
All right,
aware
look,
of
I'm
that.
gonna
We
play
thought
the
we were
other
playing
one
the
for
clearer version, so there's no subterfuge here. I thought that was a clearer version, but just text it to me and I'll give it to Andy.
The one from Nancy
Don't worry
Grace.
about it. Nah, fuck
All
that.
right, thank you very much. Go ahead,
Oh,
Daniel. What
okay.
you want to say?
Nancy Grace,
Okay,
I got
thank
that
you.
one
So
too.
the first,
That's exactly
I've
the
been
one we're gonna go
consistent
to.
here. I am still saying, I think
What I put that Nancy
you
Grace
have
on
already
there?
drawn a conclusion. You drew a conclusion before there were any facts or evidence. I believe you saw that first photo of those three white boys and Nolan, and you said those three white boys are guilty. And you're not alone. A lot
I
of
did
people
too.
drew a
The fuck you
conclusion
mean?
from one photo. I have been
Shit.
consistent in saying we gotta wait for the facts. And I'm still saying we have to wait for the facts. And that's why I think it's important that we wait for the throat, that we wait for the lungs.
Shut up. We
Breaking
ain't waiting
news
for nothing,
tonight
goddamn
in
it.
the
Come on,
Nolan
Nancy.
Wells investigation.
Shit.
Enhanced distress call audio bombshell. Good evening. I'm Nancy Grace.
Good evening,
This is
Nancy.
Crime
Welcome to
Stories.
the goddamn
I want to
chat.
thank you for being with us.
I want to thank you for being here, damn it. We fuck with you, man. Somebody ass going to jail, you heard? Fucking Nancy Grace on
He
the case,
was
baby.
face down on the beach right at the water's edge.
Bullshit.
He was set face down. That
He was in
also
that
doesn't
boat.
make sense to me. If he's face down, wouldn't blood
Dead.
pool just by nature of gravity this way?
So right now we've got a lot of questions, but as the second doctor says, this is all still pending investigation.
If this were your child, wouldn't you want to know what happened?
Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the West Tip of Corn and our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey,
Is the yes? How far is the water coming up, sir?
it's going up. It's. We're just thinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
What did we just hear?
I got the TV
What
that matched the Bluetooth,
was
y'all. I'm a bad
that?
motherfucker.
One more time, please.
Blind as a bitch. That boy be doing this shit.
Tito assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey,
Is the yes? How far is the water coming up, sir?
it's going up. It's. We're just thinking. I don't know. Like
We're
we're
just
going
sinking.
down now.
Straight out to investigative reporter Crime Stories, Dave Mack. Did you just hear what I heard? Now, this has been transcribed, and this is the CTO dispatch call. Because, Dave, when I first heard this, I thought, has this been doctored? Is this real? Where's this coming from, Dave?
Nancy, this is coming from the from Mississippi, from the actual official. Okay, when we get into the Mississippi Fish and Wildlife and at the reserve putting this out for the public, this is not like from Dave Mack's recording. This is an official recording, Nancy, that is being issued, and it's shocking when you listen to this call for a tow for the CTO. Going further into it, Nancy, you're picking apart all of the different voices that could be heard on this one phone call, trying to determine what is really taking place on this boat that is allegedly sitting in 31 feet of water, a depth of 31 feet. And a bilge pump not working, claiming they're sinking, and calling for help. And yet, in the background, are we really hearing all of this other activity?
Guys, this was released
If your
from
fucking
the
ears work.
MDMR, the Mississippi Department of Marine Resources. Alexis Tereszczuk joining us out of
MDMR.
LA, just joining us now, Crime Stories investigative reporter as well. Alexis,
Welcome, Ezra.
the transcription. I want you to listen to it, Alexis, as we play it again. This is obtained from the Mississippi Department of Marine Resources. It's not something we just found on TikTok. Listen.
Oh my God.
Tito assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey,
Is the yes? How far is the water coming up, sir?
it's going up. It's. We're just thinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
Okay, Alexis Tereszczuk, jump in.
So it sounds like before the woman starts talking, the operator, everyone in the background is saying, "Is he dead? Nolan, wake the up." And so they are concerned about Nolan. They're saying, literally, "Is he dead?" Nobody has ever, none of the kids on this boat have ever admitted that anybody said that they thought Nolan was dead on the boat. This is the first time that we are hearing this.
What is the chance that this has been doctored in some way?
Why didn't
Alexis
the feds do
Tereszczuk?
this audio
Because
engineering?
circulating on the internet was a scene
Why
where
did a YouTube viewer have to
another
do
young
this
man was face down, being attacked on the scene. That was not Nolan Wells. That's not Nolan Wells. Repeat. So there are bottom feeders that are fabricating evidence and circulating it, and it is whipping up all sorts of
Culture
hostility.
vultures.
But regarding this, have you listened to it independently of any transcription?
I have listened to it. I've listened to it over and over, and I've listened to the audio where it's only the sound of the boy calling in and not the operator's voice. So it takes a little
So
bit of the
many
distraction
questions,
out, and
Miss
you can
Robinson.
just hear the voices. The one friend saying, "Is he dead?"
Yep,
And
clearly.
we are hearing somebody very worried. They're saying, "Is he dead?"
And that's the nail in the
I think you
coffin.
might have heard them
And then
say
they said,
Nolan
no,
right before that.
no.
Somebody
They
then
said
says,
no,
"Oh my
his
God."
nickname.
So the thing is, there have been a lot of false videos. People have said there was a video where Nolan was screaming, saying, "Give me my phone back." His friend says, "No, that's me in the video." There have been tons of AI generated videos and images and things, but this is the official audio from the organization.
Okay, let's hear the audio to which you are referring. Listen.
Give me my fucking phone. What the fuck are you doing? Give me my fucking phone.
Now, it's my understanding, Dave Mack, that sound we just played is real sound. That is not doctored sound, but someone else claims that's them saying, "Give me my phone back." That is not Nolan Wells. Explain.
Well, Nancy, what we have is some friends that were also out on the boat trip out to Horn Island that were with Nolan Wells and were friends with Nolan Wells, claim that was him, that he was the one that was saying, "Give me my phone back," that it wasn't Nolan Wells. So we've got an identification from the person who says, "I was the one saying that."
Well, why he ain't have his phone with him when he died?
And when you listen to the audio, Nancy,
if that wasn't him requesting his phone back,
it does seem like it is not Nolan Wells saying, "Give me my phone back." It sounds like the guy claiming it.
You sound stupid as
Guys,
shit.
a lot of confusion surrounding the audio that has been released by the Mississippi Department of Marine Resources. This, as we are also learning about an offer made by the United Cajun Navy to Ben Crump, who is representing Nolan's family, to Todd Terrell joining us, the president of the Cajun Navy. Todd, thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank you, Todd.
Todd, explain to me the offer that you guys made to Crump.
Well, first of all, I want to make sure that I really am specific about the words I use because I don't want things taken out of context. Me personally, as president of the United Cajun Navy, made a call to Mr. Crump and offering him our services for dogs, cadaver dogs, and specific scent dogs. I never heard back from him. Our incident commander, Josh Gill, did speak to Liza Parks, I think he's one of his lead attorneys or whatever, and offered the services as well. The rumors about us talking to Mr. Crump, personally, I want to set the record straight. Nobody, myself, nor anyone from United Cajun Navy spoke personally to Mr. Crump. We did reach out and make an offer, but we did not hear back from him.
Okay.
So Ben Crump
lied? Made of the offer to, was it cadaver dogs, scent dogs, or both, Todd?
It was both. It was cadaver dogs and specific scent dogs. And, some of this needs to be clarified. And
where the boat at? We ain't seen the boat yet.
But we did not hear from him himself.
Where the boat at?
There's a lot of people on the team. So
where the boat?
Who is it that you said you guys contacted or spoke with?
Where the boat at?
And we have a phone record. Our guy, Josh Gill, my incident commander, on the 13th, left her a message. And on the 14th, they reached out to her. And I think got back, I think it was 9:51 on the 14th. There was a 20-minute
Why there ain't no body cam footage of
Gill,
y'all scrubbing the boat, going to the
Liza
boat?
Park, who I believe is Mr. Crump's lead attorney. And so they knew well what we did, the credentials of the dogs, and what our specific offer was. So they knew it ahead of time.
To Marie Pereira joining us, veteran criminal defense attorney. She is also a domestic violence expert and a registered nurse to boot. Marie, thank you for being with us tonight. Here's the deal. A lot has been made that Nolan Wells' family turned down an offer to have the boat searched with cadaver dogs, which, if they had hit on the boat, would suggest a dead body had been on the boat.
Sure
Here
they did.
is the
Yeah, they didn't want
fly
that. His
in
family
the
didn't want that.
ointment. It's not their boat. They can't give authority or permission or privilege for anybody to get on that boat and search the boat.
What?
So the fact that Crump's team
Oh, the feds can
didn't
get on
call
that
back
boat
means nothing.
like it's nothing.
The
feds can walk up all up through that motherfucker, take screws out the wall and all kind of shit.
Authority or
Fuck you
privilege
talking
or
about?
permission for anybody to board that boat, much less a cadaver
That
dog
shit is
or
a crime scene. What the fuck are y'all saying?
You nailed it. And it's not his job or anybody else's to do what the police need to be investigating. After hearing that audio and knowing all the facts, they should be investigating this like it's a homicide and stop with the he say, she say from all of those kids on the boat who are presumed innocent at this moment, but I'm seeing and hearing guilt. Just off the fact that they even had his phone, that part. Why did you even have his telephone? I will never get over that because even as an adult, my phone is my life. If I'm staying back doing anything, I'm staying with my phone. So
I ain't give a fuck if I ain't got no signal, goddammit. I'll play Atari or some shit on that motherfucker. Crazy, you ain't getting this phone.
And I promise you, somebody's gonna break and tell the truth here.
Joining me is Marie Pereira. You know, in any criminal investigation, the first thing you do is get all the parties, all of them, and you separate them, and you question them separately. You give them a waiver of their rights. They read it, they sign it, you read it out loud to them, you get all this on video, and you ask each one separately what happened before they have a chance to get together and talk.
Right.
I'm not saying the friends are guilty. I'm not saying they're innocent.
I'm saying
what
they're guilty as a
saying is
motherfucker.
that would have been proper police procedure. For
Everybody in that boat
it
guilty.
It did happen. It doesn't sound like it happened, but for all we know, it may have happened.
Of a cover-up, of a murder.
The next thing you do is you ask them, would they willingly take a polygraph? Now, you and I, Marie Pereira, know that in a criminal case, polygraphs are not allowed into evidence unless they are stipulated agreed to.
That's right.
Before the polygraph is taken.
That's right. Got to be signed off, all kind of affidavits and all kind of bullshit.
In civil cases, they're allowed in. Think of O.J. Simpson. Didn't come in the criminal case, did come in the civil case, and P.S. he flunked it.
He flunked it. He failed
That's what you do. You separate them, you talk to them, you record it, you get their waiver of rights, you read their rights out loud on video, then you talk to them.
See, Nancy know the law because she a lawyer.
Next thing, you bring cadaver dogs and scent dogs on that boat. Now, scent dogs are going to hit on the boat anyway because they state Nolan was on the boat. Right. So they're going to pick up Nolan's scent on that boat.
Absolutely.
Cadaver dog, whole nother story. And another thing.
Where's the boat?
Search warrant for it. You may not need a search warrant because a moving vehicle, as you know, Marie Pereira, under U.S. v. Carroll, that was a case that goes all the way back to moonshine
Nancy state in case law. Okay.
If it's exigent circumstances, in other words, the evidence could leave. In that case, it was a car that was weighted down in the back. And the prohibitionists thought there was moonshine in it, and there was, and they stopped the car. Because the evidence would have been gotten rid of. Shit. Same thing with the boat. You may not even need a search warrant, but you can get one. That said, that should have been done day one. To Todd Terrell, President Cajun Navy, you guys have at your access scent dogs and cadaver dogs.
Been to the scrapyard. Crazy.
Todd, that any evidence of a body on that boat would still be detectable, even now?
Not speaking specifically in this case, but in past cases, we've had dogs detect body, blood and smell months and even years later. Our biggest thing was, you got to eat this elephant one piece at a time. And if no one thought there was anything on that boat,
you got to eat this elephant one piece at a time.
Dogs to go
this guy's crass.
So
I like it.
For us, it's a matter of just another tool. It's a tool to use. You know, dogs aren't 100%, but these dogs are pretty damn close to it.
Joining me now is Elliot
You gotta
Connie
eat this
out
elephant
of Arlington, Texas,
bit by
psychotherapist.
bit.
He's author of Change Your
Don't try
Questions,
to eat
Change Your
this shit in one
Future.
sitting.
He's president
Okay?
founder of the Solution
You're gonna
Focused
bust.
Universe. He's a star of Family Therapy Podcast and upcoming The Elliot Connie Show.
Welcome this guy.
Elliot, thank you for
Elliot.
being with us.
Come on, Elliot.
Thanks for having
You know, both sides are so ready to jump on each other.
Uh-huh.
I imagine, I'm guessing, I don't know what Crump's thinking, but he did not have authority to release that boat. It's not his boat. That's like me telling you, Elliot, sure, go ahead, search Dave Mack's house. I don't care. You've got my permission. That's not my house. I can't give permission for you to go search it.
You don't have to give
So
the government
it's really
permission to do
simple.
a goddamn thing.
That's
Nothing.
right.
They
It's
require
really simple.
zero permission.
I don't
The
really
government.
understand so much of this. Like,
Feds,
people are,
FBI.
like you said, they're one side is going after the
Where the
other
boat?
instead
Where the
of
boat?
just accepting really logical things like the point that you're making here. Like, the family does not have the right to tell the other family what they can and cannot do with the boat.
The government does, the
Using that as
FBI.
evidence
Let's
that
not
there's
forget
something
them.
somehow wrong with what the family
FBI.
is saying. When all they really want is justice. And justice is the pursuit of truth. And it just seems to be triggering people in such an odd way that I,
Where's the boat?
Quite frankly, don't understand.
Guys, I want to circle back not only to the beginning
Where the
of
boat at?
that MDMR Mississippi Department Marine Research call. I want you to hear more, a
Whose boat
different
was it?
segment of that CETO, that's SEATOW call. Listen.
All right, it looks like you're on Horn Island, correct? Are you
Yes,
on
we were
Horn
at Horn
Island?
Island. Yes.
All right, is the boat sinking or you have it aground?
We were sinking, yes.
Is it aground is the question?
No, we're not aground. We are in 17 foot of water. We're in 31 foot of water.
All
Is it
right,
17 or is it 31?
And what do you want to do? Do you want to be towed back?
I want to get this boat on.
I want to get this dead nigger out of here and get away from this
All right, what
scene.
would you like to tow to,
fuck?
sir?
You
got a dead nigger on the boat.
Or Port Bayou you want.
You know, it just struck me. He's
What?
got reception.
What, Nancy? Oh, yeah,
Why
he got
is
good
everybody
signal.
saying you can't make call?
Good signal. He got good signal. What the fuck you mean? Good signal. What happened? Nancy. He got good signal.
You can't take pictures because there's no reception. He's out in the middle of the water at those coordinates, and he's got reception. Remember that?
Nancy,
Remember
check the
that, Alexis
coordinates.
Tereshchuk, Crime Stories investigative reporter? We were told at the beginning that items were not deleted off Nolan Wells' phone, but he wasn't posting because there wasn't reception. But they're out in the middle of the water, and they've got reception.
The middle.
They
31
do. He
foot.
has really good reception, and you can hear it clearly throughout this call. But the stories maybe have changed a few times. First, it was he didn't have any reception. The other was, oh, nobody took their phones on the island because you had to wade through some water to get to it, and they even said this is salt water, not fresh water, as if that matters to your phone when you drop it into it. But there are videos from the island. It's even some of his friends are in videos from the island. So people clearly had their phone. And the other friend was arguing when we were talking about the videos that people worry about that have said that it was him. His friend was seen in the video screaming, "Give me back my phone." The phones were there. Other kids had their phones.
Okay, but before I discount claims that Nolan did not have reception, I don't know what carrier he had. Maybe he didn't have reception. My point is, why everybody's screaming to shut this investigation down, I don't know. Because these are very
we on their ass.
Facts that we don't have the answers to.
Because we on their ass.
He is talking about the boat taking on water. We are
Lies.
sinking. Come and get us. I want this boat unsank and towed back. But interesting, we learned that very boat took multiple trips later that very same night.
So first, at 9:56 a.m., the boat leaves the original dock. It arrives at Horn Island at 11:14. So at around 4 o'clock, there is a call to the Coast Guard about the boat. NBC News got a hold of it.
We're sinking. Can you all please come?
And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's on board.
Everybody's on board. So does that mean Nolan is on there? Who was on that boat? At 4:31, the boat leaves Horn Island and it is towed approximately 3 miles, and then the tow ends. So after 3 miles, they go back to the original dock, okay? They arrive at 5:44 p.m. So it looks like this is where Horn Island
Black
is,
Sheep, welcome.
and this is where the original dock is that I am referring to. I looked it up, and El Camino Real Road is in Gulf Hills, Mississippi, which is right above Ocean Springs. So I'm wondering if this is the house where they got the phone. Now, the boat travels to Fort Bayou. At 6:06, the boat returns to the original dock. Then, from the original dock, the boat goes back to Fort Bayou, and then they
Hey,
go
Black
to the boat
Sheep,
launch,
thanks for
and
adding
it
to my
is
views.
put onto the trailer and moved by the vehicle. Did they drop people off at the original dock, travel to Fort Bayou, pick somebody up, and go back to that original dock? And then from there, why was there an hour and 13-minute time gap? This boat was sinking hours before, and then they're just having it docked for an hour and 13 minutes.
Yeah, you know.
You would think they'd want to get that boat
Get the water
out of the water ASAP.
with pots and
That's
pans.
from the Real TikTok Detective and from NBC. So it doesn't sound to me, Dave Mack, that the boat was sinking because they're going all over in the boat. So if the boat's not sinking, why the sea tow call? Why the distress call?
Yes, Nancy, the one thing you have to remember on that first CETO call, you know, you hear them saying, we're in 30 feet of water, we're sinking, we need to be unsank and towed. But if you follow along with that communication, the CETO company reaches out to a local captain nearby and says, hey, we've got a boat, can you go take a look? And the captain nearest to the boat says, hey, I just got a call from the owner of that boat. He says, they've resolved the problem and don't need us anymore. So, and
how many views
this
you got,
happened
Black
during
Sheep?
the course of 10 minutes, Nancy. So they're
many
calling
views you
for
got?
help and then not calling for help. So something was definitely going on with this Triton 21-footer that they cannot explain.
Hi, guys. American homeowners. The FBI has been warning about a type of real estate fraud called title theft, and your equity is the target. With just a forged signature, your ownership
got
can
a
be
title?
transferred out of your name.
Mr.
And
Black
without
Sheep, you got any
protection in
titles?
place, you're left with an emotional and financial nightmare. That is why we partner with Home Title Lock, so you can find out today if you're already a victim and protect yourself.
Protect
Use
yourself,
promo
Black
code
Sheep.
Nancy at HometitleLock.com
Nancy give you a
to get a
discount.
free title history report,
Dick.
plus a free trial of their $1 million triple lock protection. That's 24/7 monitoring, urgent alerts, and if you're a victim of fraud, they'll spend up to $1 million to fix it.
$1 million.
Don't be a victim. Protect your home equity today.
Protect
That's
your home equity today, guys.
HometitleLock.com.
HometitleLock.com.
Promo code Nancy, or just use the link below.
There you go.
And good luck.
All right. Thank you,
We
Nancy.
don't know the truth
We do not.
about the claim the boat was sinking, because it sure as heck doesn't look like it was. So why the CETO call? That leads me back to the original sound from the Mississippi Department of Marine Resources. With me now is Todd Shipley, digital expert. Todd, listen to this.
CETO assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Sure, he's dead.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump
Oh my
stopped
God.
working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
And next time
Hello?
you put Mr. More
Is
than
the-
a million views.
Yes.
You
How far is
asshole.
the water coming up, sir?
It's going up. We're just thinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
Joining us tonight, Todd Shipley, digital cyber crime expert, former Detective Sergeant Reno, 25 years in law enforcement
Welcome.
and author of Surviving a Cyber Attack
Welcome.
and author of Investigating Internet Crimes, Solving Crimes in Cyberspace. You can find Todd at darkintel.info. Todd, how can I tell if this is real?
It was supposedly originally gotten from the government agency that supplied it. It doesn't sound like it's a complete video to me to begin with, because there should be more conversation. So where's the rest of the video would be or the audio. Then we can start to begin to forensically look at the audio to try to figure out and pull out the voices in the background. Because the question is, what are the people saying in the background? And what exactly are they doing? What sounds are in the background? Are they actually at the place that they say they are, based on
Nolan dead?
Noise in the background and other things that are happening? So, I mean, we can look at a lot of those other things within the audio itself to try to identify what's there and what these people are saying. Pull out those individual quotes and try to isolate them based on what they're saying and slow it down, speed it up, that kind of thing, and pull out the background noise so that there's nothing else, so we can just isolate those things. There's several things that can be done with this.
Todd Shipley, if you had this audio, what would you do digitally to clean it up, enhance it, and isolate it?
Well, there's, as I said, there's some of the things that we can do is we can isolate the different tones, the different signal pieces that are coming through there in the audio. We can take that and isolate the individual people that are in there and try to identify who they are. And that's done digitally. We can actually just isolate the different streams that are there and pull out those different audio pieces.
To all the members of the panel, I want you to listen carefully to this without reading the transcription. One more time.
That's crazy, because you still put the transcription up. So these people still gonna read it.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is it coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Yes. How far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just thinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
Todd Shipley, the words, a man saying, "Wake the F up."
Mm-hmm.
I can discern that without reading it on the transcript. Where you hear someone say, "OMG," I can make that out. I can make out what I think is "don't die." They're screaming. What can you make out of this? Because if this is real, this changes the course of the investigation, Todd Shipley.
Well, it definitely does, and those are the things that we want to focus on. So we would look at adjusting the gain, taking out the static noise. We use tools to filter out different parts of the speech so that we can isolate that's being said and try to adjust it and make it more understandable. Look at adjusting the gain, taking out the static noise. We use tools to filter out different parts of the speech so that we can isolate that's being said and try to adjust it and make it more understandable. So
let me show you what happened when somebody.
If this is real, this changes the course of the investigation, Todd Shipley.
Well, it definitely does, and those are the things that we want to focus on. So we would look at adjusting the gain, taking out the static noise. We use tools to filter out different parts of the speech so that we can isolate that's being said and try to adjust it and make it more understandable. So there's editing techniques that we can use to try to figure out exactly what's being said, because that items in the foreground of the audio being the two people speaking on the phone are what we want to remove. We want to get to those other conversations in the background and try to isolate those by reducing the static that's there and adjusting the gain higher so we can understand what's being said better.
I don't quite get it. To Elliot Connie, psychotherapist and author, If items have been doctored, like the pictures I was describing earlier, where a young man was face down on the beach getting beaten by a group of guys, it's not Nolan.
Listen. Let's get to it. Shit. Willie D. Live.
What's up, family? Well, what do we have here? Family, we got a woman on Facebook who goes by the name Janetta Brantley. She is an audio engineer, sound expert, who took the sinking boat call audio in the Nolan Wells case and enhanced it.
Let's cut the bullshit.
Smoking gun, perhaps? Check it out.
Yeah, he's the one that controls the narrative. Warren.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and
can y'all see that screen?
Stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
Read the screen.
Shut the fuck up!
Y'all hear that, fam?
Did you hear it?
Did y'all catch that?
Did you catch it?
Let me tell you what I heard. Can we cover it up? Yeah, I thought all of. Another person go, oh. Another person said, you killed him. He's already dead. Is he dead? And then you hear the person yelling, Nolan. Then you hear somebody say, oh my God, Nolan, wake up. Then you hear somebody scream, Wyatt. And then they say, wake up. Get the F up. And then you hear very clearly, damn it, Bart.
Damn it, Bart.
Then No-No's really dead now.
No. That's right.
Come on, fam.
You called him by his nickname.
Come on.
Come on now.
Come on.
Come on, y'all.
Why is it that the internet, the public, seems to be more interested in this case, in solving this case, than law enforcement? This is the work that law enforcement should be doing. This woman took it upon herself to go into the studio, use her money, her time to enhance the audio to get down to the truth in the Nolan Wells mystery.
Ain't no mystery.
It's
they murdered him.
We already heard some parts when somebody said, is he dead and all that stuff. So now we know Nolan was dead on that boat. He was dead on the so-called sinking boat. Nolan was dead.
Yep. Like I said from the beginning.
Now, for a fact, the audio is enhanced with no AI. You ain't got to take my word for it. I let Janetta speak for herself.
Welcome, Janetta. Before I play this, I want to quickly explain what you're looking at on the screen and why I chose to approach this audio the way that I did. As a professional audio engineer with experience in dialogue editing, dialogue cleanup, sound design, and post-production, I decided to work on that C-TO call using traditional audio processing techniques rather than relying on any AI voice separation or AI enhancement. My goal was pretty much to preserve as much of the original recording as possible while making the quieter dialogue and background audio easier to hear. So I basically used techniques such as subtractive EQ, compression, gain adjustments, noise reduction, frequency isolation, and other traditional processing methods. So what I did was I separated Vicky, the C-TO dispatcher, from Warren and the audio originating from the boat so that I can concentrate more closely on what was happening behind and around Warren, pretty much on the boat. And I specifically chose not to rely on AI because aggressive AI enhancements and voice isolation tools can sometimes introduce artifacts and distort the speech or create ambiguity around the sounds that were originally present. And for something this serious, I wanted my processing to remain as conservative as possible. You'll also notice time code and dialogue written on the side of the screen and pop up during each segment. That dialogue represents what I personally hear as an audio engineer while processing and repeatedly reviewing these sections.
A professional
I'm
audio
pretty much
engineer.
providing it as a listening reference, not as a declaration that my interpretation is the only possible interpretation. And that's important. I want you to listen for yourself, use headphones if you have them, listen closely, and decide with your own ears what you believe is being said. You can also return to the original unprocessed recording and compare directly with what you're hearing here. You'll also notice that my time code may not match the regular timestamp on the original uploaded video. And that's because I'm working inside a professional post-production timeline.
Professional.
A digital audio workstation, basically.
Professional.
Using SMPTE time code, which in film, that's displayed in hours, minutes, seconds, and frames.
Professional.
Film and TV timelines are completely different from timestamps that you see when you're watching regular videos or when you're watching a movie and you hit pause.
Absolutely.
So basically, the time code on the screen is there to identify the precise location within my working session, not to represent the elapsed timestamp displayed by the original video player. And I hope that makes sense. For this first video, I'm sharing only approximately 37 seconds of the call. I originally intended to continue much further, but once I separated the dispatcher from the boat and started concentrating exclusively on the background dialogue, what I believed I was hearing became extremely difficult for me to process emotionally, and I needed to take a mental break. But I wanted to release this portion because some of the details that stood out most to me occurred very early in the call, like right at the top of the call. And so I'm gonna let the audio play. Read my transcription if you want to reference, but don't allow it to determine what you hear. I want you to listen first, listen again, compare it with the original recording, and then judge it with your own ears.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership. Hey, up! Shut the fuck up! Damn it, Bart!
Damn it, Bart!
Damn it, Bart.
Did Bart kill him?
Now, Bart, they said, was supposed to be out of town or something like that.
He on the phone with Bart,
remember, let's go back to this interview.
I thought he was out of town.
Let's go back to this interview
How
right
they call
here.
his name
This
out?
guy. Remember this guy right here?
He had to be on the phone.
Warren Hudson. Warren Hudson is the self-proclaimed best friend of Nolan. This is why the parents were so adamant about hearing from Warren, because
they mad as hell with
he
her
was
ass.
close.
She better go
I
in
don't
the
know if
hiding,
he was
son.
a best friend, because I don't know a best friend. I've never had a best
I hope she
friend
carry, goddammit.
house I've never been to.
Legally or illegally. I wouldn't give a shit. She better have something.
You know, I had been to his house, like, when I think about best friend, like, I never had a best friend whose house I'd never been to.
Ever.
But by his own admission, he had never been to Nolan's house, but they've been best friends since middle school. Go figure. I think he may even have said elementary, right? In any event, in the interview, this guy, Warren Hudson,
said, Tatum, sorry ass.
My buddy. Remember, he kept saying my buddy. He wouldn't say the name of the friend. Everybody else's names he called out. But he didn't say the name. He kept saying my buddy, as if he was trying to protect somebody. So it appears to me that Bart is the person he was likely trying to protect.
Absolutely.
Yeah, fam. Yeah, now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty.
The nitty with the gritty, baby.
Yeah.
The nitty with the gritty.
It appears was trying to protect Bart. Bart is the mystery person. I'm not sure if Bart is the one who killed Nolan.
I said that from the beginning now. I ain't sure if it's him.
Scream out, damn it,
Mm-hmm.
Where it sounds like Bart has.
Where's the old man who's supposed to be on the boat? The senior person.
At the very least, every single person who
Where's
was
the boat?
on that boat is an accessory. At the very least,
absolutely. After the you motherfucking right.
And they all tampered with evidence.
Accessory after the fact get the same charges.
None of them have come forward.
Same penalty
to tell the truth. So let's break it down. So we got inconsistent stories where the girl said they went to see Nolan went to join his friends, to rejoin his friends. The so-called friends said Nolan went to go join the girl and took off. We never seen him again. We got the boat situation where the boat was sinking and it was a
Where's the damn boat?
They needed towing.
Where's the boat?
They tell the towing company, don't worry about it. But before they tell the towing company, don't worry about it, the towing operator, Vicky, I believe, asked them if they needed the Coast Guard. He said, no, you don't need that.
We don't need no fucking Coast Guard. Don't send the Coast Guard. They're going to be all up through this motherfucker.
Need
we don't give a shit. Don't send the Coast Guard. Fuck.
Coast Guard is most equipped.
Coast Guard going to come in here and they're going to find this dead nigga and we're going to all be fucked.
The company just towed a boat.
Shit.
The Coast Guard can come out there with helicopters
and that's what we don't want, goddamn it. Exactly. We don't bring none of that shit.
You know,
y'all gonna see this dead nigga, like I said, and we gonna be in a shitload of trouble, goddamn it.
They are fully equipped to handle.
They didn't want nobody fully equipped to find a dead nigga on a boat of white people.
He said, no,
you fucking crazy.
I'm gonna sink the boat.
That's the last goddamn thing they wanted. Fuck you talking about?
Coast Guard, I need you. I need Coast Guard. I need somebody said security guard. I need security guard, the Coast Guard, any damn guard. I need everything. I'm sinking.
Yeah, right. Nah, not
said,
these
no,
kids.
No,
we good. We good. Don't worry about it.
That.
Never mind. Don't worry.
Then you got
never mind.
The phones, which is the biggest
shit it
pieces
is.
of the puzzle.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. We got it under control. We got some pots and pans.
Knowing that he was missing,
pumping this shit out.
From the parents. When the phone was discovered, the phone was erased. Everything on the phone is deleted. Then you got the keys that they held on to. Instead of taking the keys to the parents, they're holding on to the keys.
Right.
Then you got the fact that Nolan is missing. Instead of them out there searching for their buddy, once they find out he's missing, they go to bed. They sleeping. They chilling. They kicking it.
Grandfather. Yeah, where the grandfather?
Then you have this guy doing an interview with zero emotions. The texture of his voice was even killed the entire time.
They spoke to the captain and told him it was all right.
No
Don't worry
up,
about it.
no
Never
down,
mind.
just matter
They
of
figured
fact.
it out.
Then you got the fact that none of them attended the funeral. Then you got the fact that they all scrubbed their social media accounts.
Spoke to the captain.
They went dark.
The grandfather.
There's so many inconsistencies in these stories. Then you got the fact that you got members of law enforcement and other officials who might, official agencies who might be part of a major cover-up.
Oh, they are all a part of
it. You got a sheriff.
You know how many people got paid?
Who jumped to say that he suspected no foul play, although he hadn't examined the body. He hadn't even seen the body. He had no reports. He had no official reports. He hadn't spoken to any detectives or anything. But he decided that, we don't suspect foul play.
Yeah. He drowned, right?
He said, I haven't been following the case.
Niggas believe me, don't you?
Foul play.
No, we don't suspect no foul play. Nope.
Then
can't rule it in.
Instead of the
but we can't rule it out either.
The answers going after the people who are suspected, or at least saying we're going to get justice for the family.
Justice?
Who's ever responsible will be brought to justice.
Justice?
He goes, we don't suspect foul play. And by the way, Ben Crump and Al Sharpton,
they troublemakers,
y'all need to get out of our
Hey, listen,
space.
you
Y'all
motherfuckers is
sowing,
troublemakers. Y'all out here and turn these goddamn lights on, all these roaches running around this motherfucker.
Racially divided.
Al Sharpton said he showed up to turn the lights on in that bitch.
Corner who handled the body improperly.
Turn on the lights.
Who sends the body off to D.C.
Watch the roaches scatter.
Examined by an independent examiner. without the lungs or his throat. Key organs that are needed in cases of drowning. You gotta examine those. She's in the body without it.
Not this one.
Family. Then you got the FBI who comes in and say, instead of them saying, yeah, we're getting close to cracking the case, they're investigating people who are looking for answers. They're investigating people who are calling out racism. Then, remember, did I tell y'all this
you want us to investigate this case? Now we're going to investigate you, motherfucker.
I said it earlier.
Fuck you want us to investigate this damn case for?
I know how to get down.
Shit, they getting down, too. Getting down and dirty.
That audio is damning.
Damning.
That audio.
Damning.
Janetta.
Damning. Let me tell you. Janetta gets the Willie D clap.
No problem with that.
Yeah.
No more talk.
The engineer has done exactly what Todd was just talking about, removing the four.
Hey, listen, man. I think it's time for us to get the hell out of here. Ain't nobody interested in this case. I appreciate those that came through. You know, we got to close out with song. You know, because this is church.
First things first. No rumors, no shortcuts. Only the pursuit of truth. Every single time out.
Static on the water.
Static on the water. Hey. Static on the water. Static in the air.
undefeated tonight. There's one thing this case has taught us, it's that every new recording, every document, every statement, and every investigative development deserves careful scrutiny. Public conversations about whether audio may have been edited or engineered are exactly that, public discussions. Those questions ultimately have to be answered by credible evidence and the official investigation. Justice isn't served by rushing to judgment. Justice is served by following the facts wherever they lead. For Nolan Wells, his family, and everyone searching for answers, we hope the complete truth comes to light. Whatever happened on that day deserves a thorough, honest, and transparent examination. To everyone who joined tonight, thank you for your support, your prayers, your super chats, your cash apps, and your commitment to seeking truth over speculation. You are the reason this community continues to grow. And remember what I always tell you, truth doesn't fear investigation. Lies do. I'm Bishop Lowe, your undisputed, undefeated champion of the truth sector. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay objective, and never stop asking the hard questions. But always let the evidence have the final word. Blessings, family. I love y'all, and I'll see you on the next live.
For every family's sake, static on the water. Don't let hope grow dim until the answers come. We remember him. The recording was only one moment in time. The truth is found in the full story. Keep seeking the facts. Keep honoring Nolan. Keep believing that the truth matters. Blessed. Bishop Lowe.
I hope y'all listen to the words in my music. Ain't nothing but sermons accompanied by a tune. A tune, a tune, a tune. I wrote 2 closings tonight, and I think I'm going to use both of them. Why not? I didn't put that work in for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Family, that's going to do it for me tonight. If this story continues to develop, you already know where to find me. We'll be back with the latest verified updates, the latest documents, and the latest facts as they become available. Until then, don't let anyone manipulate your emotions. Let the evidence lead you, not personalities, not popularity, and not pressure. Stay patient, stay objective, and let the truth unfold in its own time. If you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, don't forget to like, subscribe, share the stream. Everyone who blessed this ministry with your super chats, cash apps, prayers, and words of encouragement. I never take your support for granted. And remember what I tell you every single broadcast. The truth doesn't need a bodyguard. The truth doesn't need a public relations team. The truth can stand all by itself. I'm Bishop Lowe, your undisputed, undefeated champion of the truth sector. And until we meet again, be blessed, stay safe, keep your eyes open, keep your mind sharp, and never stop searching for the truth. Blessings, family. Good night, and I'll see you on the next live.
Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. Protect and maintain your peace and energy at all costs. I'm Bishop Lowe. I love and appreciate every one of you.
Static on the water, panic in the air. Young voices calling, can somebody get us there? Coordinates spoken, the clock keeps ticking down. One family's whole world turned upside down. tight. Truth don't stay buried, no matter where you hide. Every wave remembers, every shoreline knows. Justice has a rhythm, and eventually it shows. Can you hear the echo? Can you feel the pain? One call for help, and nothing's been the same. Static on the water, truth is in the sound. Every unanswered question keeps echoing around. We won't stop searching, we won't turn away. Justice for Nolan, let the truth have its day. Static on the water, hear the voices call. Truth may take its time, but truth outlasts it all. Dispatch stayed steady, trying to guide the way. As fear and confusion filled that summer day. The recording tells a story, but not the whole scene. There are still missing pieces in places unseen. Some hear different voices, some hear different names. But facts, not guesses, are what justice claims. The evidence must speak, the truth must stand. No rumor can replace what investigators understand. The waves don't choose sides, they only carry the sound. The truth doesn't drown, it waits to be found. No matter how long, no matter how deep, they dispose of us like we don't even matter. Justice is a promise we keep. Mississippi Governor shady as a motherfucker. Hope is still alive. Every heart that searches helps the truth survive. Your voice together, let the silence break. Justice for Nolan, for every family sake. Static on the water, don't let hope grow dim. Until the answers come, we remember him. I don't care who ain't interested, I'm gonna keep talking about it. Because it's important to me, goddammit. This is my fucking platform. The recording was only one moment in time. The truth is found in the full story. Keep seeking the facts. Keep honoring Nolan. Keep believing that the truth matters. Blessings! Now I gotta go cut my grass. I'm Bishop Lowe and I'm out this bitch. Church! Hey, you know what? Before I leave, how come all these other black content creators ain't creating content on this shit? This shit